Okay. Oh, we've got to get that television out of here. Hey there, Rocky. Happy 4th of July to all the Americans that join us today. At the moment, you're the first in the room. What I was going to do, I'll just take a little bit of time. I'll start writing down the star signs. Now, Rocky, if you were wanting a paid reading today, best opportunity to do it right now. We'll just see who gets online. I'm not too sure what's going to happen. My apologies if you were hoping I was online yesterday or the day before. The hubby didn't want to do anything. He wanted to stay home, sit on the computer from morning till night and watch movies. And pretty much both of us just did nothing much. Yesterday I had a pretty bad headache that started up after we went to the gym. I don't know what that was all about. It felt like a sinus or something in the air or something that was giving me a headache. But yeah, I couldn't have got online yesterday anyway. I just really wasn't feeling the best. Anyway, so I'll write down the star signs. Cap, Aqua, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gem, and Cancer. We're in the Cancer month at the moment, so we might do a bit of a bonus on the Cancer reading today. Anybody that's Cancer star sign. And Rocky, when's your birthday, by the way? So when it's your birthday, I'll give you a little bonus mini reading because you are a regular donator to the channel. I like to help them out. Like I gave what's his name, James. I gave him a little bit of extra, and I gave Mama B a little bit of extra on her birthday. Even though she doesn't donate, but she does help all the time. She won't be with us today. She's busy with celebrations. Scorpio, Sag. Alrighty. So it looks like we got three people watching at the moment. Now, one of them would be myself watching from my husband's laptop. The other would be you, Rocky. So whoever you are in the background, don't be shy. Come forward, say hello. Oh, you're on a train at the moment? No problems, Rocky. What I'll do while you're on the train and while we're waiting for other people to come in, I'm just hoping you can't see any advertising or anything behind me there because copyright. Might have to just turn that to the side there. Oh, actually, I'll move this way more so my head's in the way of the screen. All right, so what we'll do, it looks like, oh, that's the 4th of July. That's the baseball in the background behind me. American baseball on the big screen in the Australian television. All right, Rocky and whoever's watching, somebody's in the background. Let's start with Capricorn and we'll do star signs. So if you are Capricorn, we're going to work through them. So we'll work through from top to bottom instead of reshuffling. So we're going to start with Capricorn, move on to Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. I'm not going to timestamp anything because I'm assuming that people might get online and start paying anyway, so we might bring a stop to the whole star signs anyway. But yeah, if you are Capricorn or whichever star sign you are, sun, moon or rising sign, Just think about a yes or no question in your mind, as well as we'll just see what the energies are around you for the week ahead. For a week ahead, being that it's not the beginning of the week now, it's Wednesday here, Tuesday elsewhere. All right, here we go. Let's put them into 3 piles. We'll start with Capricorn, we'll move on to Aquarius, Pisces, and so on and so on and so on. Might just put a few more there. Okay, so Capricorn right through down to Sagittarius as the 12th card. And here. And here. All right, so let's kick this off with Capricorn. Capricorn, we have the Page of Pentacles. So we got a yes and no as well. So that would be a yes. We got a yes. Was in reverse, so can be sneaky business. And we also have Strength card, Leo energy here coming out. I'm going to give a yes to the question for Capricorn. Capricorn looks like some sort of invitation here. Be wary though. We do have somebody that might be playing the game, might be somebody that's invited you somewhere, or there may be some alternate methods going on, ulterior motives in the background, Capricorn, at the moment. If we read this upright, it just looks like fun and games. It could be some sort of health trip that you're on at the moment. Maybe you're going to start dieting, maybe you're going to start walking, I don't know. So it could be something to do with your health at the moment. This could be medical, and this would be planning and making the stages and then growing stronger. Relationship-wise, I'd be really careful there. It looks like you're dealing with 2 separate energies here. Now, you might be married to one and you're fooling around with somebody else, or you might be with this particular one and there's something going on in the background there as well. But it does look like a three's a crowd kind of energy here with Capricorn at the moment. Business-wise, it looks like new adventures, but some things might be delayed with that night being upside down. Oh, you sent the donation, Rocky? All right, looks like we'll redo these. I kept thinking I got a new bag with me today. Well, it's not new. I got a bigger bag with me today, and I totally forgot to put the second tarot deck in to do star signs so that I don't have to reshuffle and start again. Doesn't matter. Let's just go across to PayPal. Okay, first PayPal for the week for me. First donation. Mini read for you, Rocky. All right, Rocky, what's your birthday? Because we'll do your birthday star sign after this. Hey there, Bethel. Welcome. Happy 4th of July, Bethel. Might be a short day today online. I've just got online. They do come in here for lunch in about an hour. So fingers crossed, hopefully I'm getting some donations before that hour is up. Now, when people do donate, now Rocky, I forgot to mention to you the other day, if ever you come to my channel and I got to finish up because there's people in here, all you need to do is contact me via email, and we got 3 options available. Number 1 option is that I go and I record through YouTube your reading. So you send me an email with your question and you've done a donation. I've had to turn it off for whatever reason. So there's 4 options actually. Number 1 option, I return your money if you've paid PayPal. Number 2 option is I go and I record your reading in YouTube in a private setting, and then I email you the link to your reading. That's the second option. Third option is if you have WhatsApp, you send me your number, we connect with each other with WhatsApp, I do the reading through WhatsApp. You don't have to talk to me, you can send me a message if you don't want to talk, don't have to use cameras. Same thing again, I'll record it in voice, I'll take pictures of what it is, or we can go face to face. I don't normally do face to face readings unless it's private donations and bigger donations, but if I get thrown out of this room, well, I don't get thrown out, but if there's other people in here and I can't continue on, or if there's music playing, or if there's something going on and you've made a donation, so we can refund the money, We can do a recording through YouTube and send you a link in an email. We can join up through WhatsApp. And lastly, we can join up through Messenger that's linked to Facebook. The only problem I have with that is I rarely use it, and we would have to connect. I mean, you can cover your camera up if you don't want to be on there, but you could simply cover up your camera and just listen to me talking and see me and have your reading that way. But again, that's normally only reserved for private 30-minute readings. But this is something I'm offering to people if everything's in US dollars, Edwin. Everything's in US dollars, so it's in the description box. It should be coming up on the screen as well. So if you want a detailed reading, which goes for about 10 to 15 minutes, that's 12 US dollars, which is really cheap because it's normally $2 a minute. And then you've got the option of the 7 US dollars, which is approximately 5 to 8 minutes. And then you also have another option that I'm offering to people. If you just have a yes or no question, let's say, am I going to go out somewhere nice on my birthday next week? Am I going to go out somewhere nice on my birthday next week? And we'll see. I get a yes, somebody's organising it. Yes, definitely. And yes, definitely something that costs a bit of money. So that would be the answer. I would then give you a few sort of things. So, Edwin, sorry if I didn't see your question just now. I'm going through the motions of if you make a payment and then I can't do the reading while I'm live because of whatever reasons, because I am in a public space at the moment, and if people come in here, I have to stop what I'm doing because it's too loud for the other people in here, or they get loud. So let me just make a list. I'm pretty sure Rocky made first payment, so let me just write down who's paying what. So Rocky, can we get your question on the screen for your mini read? And at the moment, guys, give me your star sign, because at the end of your reading, Edwin, depending on what you paid, you can post your question in PayPal, but sometimes in PayPal I can't read the whole thing. It's not showing me the whole question. So you're better off putting it here. Normally, Edwin, I have moderators in the room helping me. My moderators are busy celebrating at the moment. Bethel is here. So let me just check who's made payments and who's getting readings. Bethel, we could do yours in private and talk to each other later on if you want to, because I'm assuming I'm going to be here for quite some time today. So it's up to you, Bethel. All right, so we got Bethel with a detailed reading. Detailed, and then we have Edwin with a detailed reading as well. Yeah, so if you are paying in a different currency, so if you're paying in Australian dollars, please check on what it converts to in Australian dollars. If you're paying in pounds, euros, whatever you're paying in, please make sure that it equates to the amount, okay? So again, happy 4th of July to everyone that's in America. All right, so up first we have Rocky. Yeah, Rocky, leave your question, please. Is the connection to Roberto protected by the divine? I feel like I have a co-worker who may not want you to be together. Ha. Okay, and Rocky, your star sign, I don't know if you put it there before. We got Sagittarius sitting there for Bethel. Last one on the list, but we'll get that one done. We've done Capricorn only. Edwin, if you post your star sign, don't post your question yet until I've done Rocky and Bethel's. Bethel, it's up to you. Did you want to have your reading after Rocky's, or do you want your reading done? You're a male Aquarius, okay? So we'll be doing Aquarius. Aquarius was coming up next before. So Edwin, I don't want your question on the screen yet. Bethel, I could see part of your question over in the thing. Now Bethel, I'll leave it up to you. While I'm doing Rocky, we can either go straight onto your question and keep doing yours. You're Sagittarius as well. Or is Bethel telling me that you were Sagittarius? I think, Bethel, you're Aries, aren't you? Aren't you and that person you were asking about, aren't you both Aries? Well, what about this, Bethel? I'll do Rocky's, then I'll do Edwin, and if somebody else is paid, then I'll do them, and if it's going along like that, we'll leave yours until I'm finished in here, and we'll connect in that private area room, and we'll go one-on-one and we'll talk to each other, because it'd be good to catch up. Yeah, you're an Aries, that's right, so we'll put a cross next to the Aries, we'll have a look at that. All right, so let's get on to Rocky's question. Okay, so Edwin, when I'm up to the yes and no for Rocky, post your question, because then I'll be up to you. Okay, so we're just going to do a mini for her. So yours will be similar to this, but it'll be a lot longer, a lot more detail. Okay, because this is a mini reading. And welcome to my channel. Please subscribe. I don't get new subscribers much anymore. I just get people coming in and paying and getting readings, but I don't get much as far as subscribers go. All right, here we go. Is Rocky and her connection to Roberto? Now, Rocky, I'm going to say your name in my head. I'm going to ask you a question in my head because I know you don't want your name on screen. Roberto. Okay, I'd have to say this is a yes. I'll show you what fell out. I'm asking if your connection to Roberto is protected by the divine, the relationship, the bond that you guys have, and look what fell out on the ground. It literally tapped me on the leg. This one was face up. That is the divine, that is the crown chakra, that is your connection to the other side, to spirit, to guides. That's literally telling me, yes, this is the right thing, the right place, the responsible thing to do. And this is like a connection of love and everything going the way it should be. So you've got 3 cards that jumped out about your connection to Roberto, Rocky. Very, very nice energy. We'll just put them back in. Edwin, you might have noticed I use a poker deck. I've been using this since I was 16 and I will be 58. I was going to say 48. I'll be 58 next week, so I've been doing it a very long time. 42 years now. Okay. Let's just look at you, him, and what's going on. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, it looks definitely like there is some other force in place here, trying to keep everything flowing. Used to going in the direction, there's a lot of hard work ahead with this connection. This would be jealous people sitting in the middle. You got the double 2s here, Rocky. Double 2s is really nice to have. Got the Ace of Hearts upright here about the connection. You got the direction, the planning, the future together. Now you do have that little bit of sneaky sabotage kind of energy trying to come in the middle. But this is used to going along, making your plans. This is the sabotage trying to happen, and this is the outcome, where you 2 are still together. So I feel like any efforts to try and break this apart or cause ruin to you 2 won't work. Now, we have some female characters showing up here. Now, normally in a reading for a female, this would be you, but I'm feeling like this is the person trying to butt in. This is someone trying to make it seem like you don't fit with this person, or it doesn't work with this person. But again, whatever their efforts are, it's not going to work, because this is something that's happy and it works, and it's sustained through connection at home, where the 2 of you get together on a regular basis at home, on the phone, or actually physically in contact. The outcome, here's the person spreading the word, trying to cause ruin. The truth will come out, proper plans will be made here, and then this is almost like a business decision of doing the right thing. This is long-term commitment and love. So is it protected? I'd say it is. They could be seen as, the 2 kings could be seen as the spiritual energy that surrounds this connection. Bottom of the deck, what might be going on, there's definitely someone trying to come in. Here we have you and Roberto and some other female here. Very pissed off energy, not learning a lesson, trying to do something that she's done before. She's probably done this to other people, probably tried to worm in, take over something and be more available or whatever. Claire, her name is. Let's just quickly, because this is a mini reading and we've only got a minute left. Think about your yes or no question, Rocky, and can we get Edwin's question on the screen, please? Okay. More about you and Roberto and Claire interfering. Manipulation. Okay, so here's you. But it also, I don't know if this Claire is a water sign or something, because this can be somebody putting out the love vibe and trying to do it in a nice way so it doesn't look like anything. This is total manipulation. This person is keeping you awake at night, keeping herself awake at night, but this is manipulation on somebody else's part. I feel that this Claire presents herself as friendly and she's just being nice or whatever, but there's manipulation with the Magician upside down, and then there's this black energy, the black eight. Black eights to me are not real good. This is plans going wrong, so whatever she's trying to build, it's just not working. It's not going to happen. There's some sort of I'm going to rescue you, I'm going to come in. It was in reverse as well. So it's somebody trying to do something in the wrong way. And then this is working together on a project. So basically, your main question is the divine protecting this union you have with Roberto. I'd have to say that the way the cards dropped out and hit my leg and fell on the floor, that it was trying to tell me straight up that there's protection there. I actually did a little ceremony thing myself this morning about money and about connection with my mum in spirit and other people who've passed. Just did sort of some little ceremony this morning, and I did my little incense thing. All right, let's do a quick yes and no for Rocky, and then we will look at Sagittarius. This is a yes and no, and you'll get a yes and no with the Sagittarius reading as well, okay? Okay, bottom of the deck will be Sagittarius, top of the deck will be your yes and no. So you get 2 yes and no's, Rocky, 1 for your star sign and 1 for thing. Happy 4th of July, Chris. I wasn't sure who would get online because of 4th of July, but welcome back and happy 4th of July. Hope you had a great day. I had contact from Rhonda earlier, and a photograph of her and her guy, and they had burgers and ice cream, and now they're making their way out to see the fireworks, which probably is over now. But yeah, she looked very happy and having a very good time. She said, say hello to everyone. So hello Chris and Rocky and everyone that knows Rhonda. All right, Rocky, your answer is yes, yes, yes. You have the apology or the communication or the reconciliation going on. You have wishes coming true, and you have some kind of firm commitment here. But whatever your question was in your mind, you get a nice solid yes here. Bottom of the deck is going to be Sagittarius. So if you are watching and you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising, this is for you. Think about a yes and no question in your mind. You have a yes, you have a yes, and you have a yes. Now, funny enough, this woman, she likes to be, basically she's the male player. She's the female version of the male player. But she's also somebody that everybody desires. She could be top of her game at work. She could be a singer, a dancer, a performer of some kind, a sports hero. But yeah, she's very desired, very wanted, very positive energy there. We have communication going on. We have writing letters or emails or phone calls or whatever. And then we have the dedicated guy, the truthful, the stable, the being there for you. So we have a nice couple here. I feel that this person, the male in this connection, is more strong and true. This one may be trying to infiltrate. It can have a negative tone to it, but I'm feeling like it's pretty good energy there for Sagittarius today. All right, that's Sag. Now we're moving on to Bethel is delayed. We're going to do Bethel possibly privately. So we'll just put that there. Detailed reading for Edwin next. Welcome to the room, Edwin. James, happy 4th of July. I'm really surprised, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining me today. I was really worried when I noticed yesterday when I was at home relaxing, trying to get rid of a headache. I even went to bed me and the hubby, we went and laid down. He was really tired and I had this shocking headache. I lay down for about an hour yesterday and I just didn't feel good. And then I looked at the date. Yesterday was 4th of July here and I went, oh my God, I'm not going to get anybody coming to my channel tomorrow because it's 4th of July. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. All right, Edwin, let's have a look. Edwin, you've just been through a nasty divorce. Oh, sorry to hear that. Finalised last Friday. Will your future be bright and peaceful with the ex? And will I meet another new relation? Okay, so let's see where things are going. Now, Edwin, I'm assuming that that is your real name because I work with your real name or star sign, and you can say, let's say your name's Richard, and you don't want to say that that's your name, you can just tell me, my name starts with R, and my star sign is whatever. Okay, but I'm assuming that Edwin is your real name, because some people come on here with different names, fake names. You're male and your real name is Edwin. Okay, good luck, and you're Aquarius. Okay, so we've got Aquarius there. All right, here we go. So I'm going to set this for 10 minutes, and then at the end of it, you get 2 yes and no's, plus you get a star sign reading with a yes and no. All right, so let's have a look. Did you want to say the first name of your ex? Because you're asking me how things will go with the ex. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to look at you and the ex in the future, how you're going to communicate with each other. And on the right-hand side, I'm going to look at you and a potential new person and what's going on. Nanette. Okay, show me the energies between Nanette and Edwin in the future now that they are divorced. And on the right-hand side, show me Edwin's future with somebody new. Okay, so you and Nanette, we'll just do 333. The bottom of the deck. And you and somebody new, 333. Normally I do 555, like 20 cards, just once, but because we're breaking this up into 2 sections. All right, so at the moment, there's truth and lies, we're fitting in with the right crowd, being with the right people. So let's say that you and Nanette used to go to church every Sunday. Sometimes you will go and be in the same place at the same time. At other times you will feel like an alien, like we don't want to be there, or she'll feel like that. So there's this mismatch of communication going on as well. Sometimes she feels that it's truthful, or you feel that she's telling you the truth. Other times you feel like she's covering up something and she's lying. There is something to do with movement here, so I don't know if part of the divorce was where you two actually moved into different areas, or you're planning on moving overseas or moving interstate, or she's planning on doing that. But I do feel that there's a delay of some kind when it comes to movement and where you're going. Will things work out in the future? Financially, you will come to a happy medium with finances. This is where working out what's right for each other, 50-50, sharing things. If you have children, this is about sharing. She's planning the move. She's the one that's moving, okay. That's delayed. If she's planning on moving in August, moving away or something, there will be some sort of delay and then she'll go. So yeah, if she's supposed to go on the 8th of August, it will probably be the 28th of August or the 1st of September, okay? So there's some sort of delay. Financially speaking, this is doing the right thing by each other. There is some permanent payout kind of thing that's expected. So what I normally see that as is, let's say that her mother or father had passed away, and then part of the marriage was where she had a car given to her or $50,000 in a bank. It was both the money when you were together. There will be this agreement where she gets it or you get it because it was given to that particular person. So either it's on your side or her side, but this is a happy financial agreement where you come to terms with things. I don't know if you have a child, but this is showing me a baby boy, a child, a son. This is talking terms and agreements about schooling, about future, about where this is all going to take place. But this is where you both make the child support money you've been paying. Okay. Yeah, so this is good. This is where both of you agree. I do feel that there's more money going towards her than you, but you're okay with that because of the child, okay? Outcome, this is a final stage. Now, this is where you're still emotionally, or she's still emotionally attached to you. The emotional attachment finally is done. It's like this last piece, and then we have this taking care of responsibilities on both sides, and when a birthday comes up where both of you turn up, and even if you've moved on and you've got somebody new or she's got somebody new, it's where you are feeling comfortable in the same place with each other. It is going to take some time. It may be August next year. It may take a whole year because we did have double aces to finally get things in a happy kind of workable union. Bottom of the deck between the two of you, we do have where you're going to be making some changes to yourself personally. So you're going to be being a great dad, being responsible for your child and what you need to do, but you're also going to be, she's going to see that when you two are apart, you're actually a better person when you're not with her. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's how I'm seeing it, where the problems you've had together, it's like they disappear when you're not together anymore. And you become a better version of yourself without her, unfortunately, because it would have been better that it happened while you were with her. But yeah, this is where things are happy agreements in the future. It is going to be tough for the first probably 8 months. The first 8 months will be tough with her. Moving right along to you with somebody new, okay? Okay, you're gonna get some nasty surprises with new people. People that you think are the ants' pants will not be what you want. So this is where you're getting frustrated with your choices. Like somebody might have the look that you want, but they don't have the same kind of religious background or same kind of growing up, or they don't like kids or whatever. So this is me seeing you going, I don't like the choices I'm presented with. I'm not happy with this kind of choice. It's also where you're still trying to learn who you are when you're not being Edwin, the husband to Nanette. You know, who are you without Nanette? Everywhere you shopped, every bill you paid, everything to do with your child and school or whatever, you're not that guy anymore. So the beginning phases of it are pretty tough on you. Then we have somebody that comes into the picture, but she's going through something really, really tough. She may be going through a nasty divorce herself. She may also have had something very tragic happen in her life. But I do feel that this person will come in and the two of you will connect through negative things, basically. So let's say she lost her husband, or let's say that her husband went to prison or something. You'll connect because of the negative side of stuff for some reason. Then we have a nice outcome. It starts off where you're trying to work out what's the best way to go about this, introducing this person into your world because of children and because of the ex. But once you work it out, this is smooth sailing. So this is talking about a future with a new person. This is talking about where you're going to live, what makes you happy. It's not showing you one-on-one with this person and getting married again or anything like that just now, but it is showing a plan for the future of what you want to do. So basically, you're going to be down in the dumps or whatever. It's going to be, yeah, this chick's nice, but it's not my cup of tea. Or you're going to hook up with somebody and you're going to want to go home. You're going to go, this is not for me. It doesn't feel right. It's like I'm getting this yuck feeling about it. Then you finally find somebody, but it's like she's not ready to just be with you. She wants to go out, she wants to listen to music or hang out, watch a movie or something, but don't push it too quickly with this person. Then you have the same kind of ideas, the same kind of plan. It could be through work because I'm seeing work and money. So it could be somebody you work with or somebody new coming into work. Where was the other three? There they are. Bottom of the deck, what the outcome will be is that. So this is love, abundance, moving together. So it's a way off at the moment. It's at least 7 months off because you had the sevens everywhere. So possibly this July, right now, may be where you're, the old saying of kissing some frogs before you find the prince or the princess. It's that kind of situation what I'm seeing here. It's like you've got this, you could have anybody, you know, like there could be 10 women that you're looking at who they are, what they look like, where do they work, what's their religious background, what's their political background, do they smoke, do they drink? So you're looking and looking, and then there is somebody right there. I don't think you'll notice until later on. So I think it's going to take about 7 months, or by July next year, you are stable and secure with somebody. She may have a daughter. This woman may have a daughter. I don't think it's somebody you already know, if that's what you're wondering. I don't think it's somebody you already know. Okay, the buzzer is going, so what we're going to do now is I'm quickly going to do top and bottom of the deck in tarot, just for more information. No more about you and Nanette, you and somebody in the future, okay? So I'm just going to look at that, just quickly with these, and then we're going to do these. You get 2 yes and no's, so we're going to break these into 3. We're going to do your star sign, what is your star sign? It was Aquarius, wasn't it? So we're going to do Aquarius from the top. We're going to do, and 2 questions, yes and no. So at the moment, we're just quickly going to look at these. Show me Edwin and his future, who he'll be with. Edwin and his future person. And welcome to my channel. Hopefully you come back and more donations, and yeah, hopefully you become one of my regular people on my channel. James has been coming to my channel, I think, since the end of 2020 or 2021. Crystal and Bethel, they've all been with me for over a year now. It's probably 2 years. All right, here we go, Edwin. You will want the past. You will be wanting a reconnection. You'll be thinking and hoping and all of that. It's like you're going to go through some dealing of grief and sadness and loss. They say that a divorce is similar to a death, really. It's like going through all emotions of grief and anger and whatever. But yeah, you will be hanging on for a while. You will be quite stubborn and putting walls up to people. So people that are trying to come in and be with you, you're going to like, nah, not today, not today. It can be that that's what you're going to experience with somebody. I feel this is you trying not to be impulsive, not to try and have something straight away. Let's say Nanette has already moved on, or she's already got plans or something. Like, don't feel that, oh, she's done that, I need to do it too. I don't want to sit here and worry. Everybody does things in their own time. Bottom of the deck, you've got Justice and Balance coming in, possibly a Libra star sign coming towards you. You do have the Sun, which is everybody that's watched my channel for ages, my favourite card in the deck. Everything will work out. And you also have a new commitment in the future coming up. So you may have Leo energy around you. You may have Libra energy around you, Taurus energy around you, and that's about it. All right, so there's a few star signs there that might be coming into the picture with you. A possible fire sign with the Sun. Can be Leo, but can be one of the other fire signs coming towards you. All right, now that's it. So what we'll do now is we're going to break this up into 3. You're going to get 2 yes and no's from the middle and the bottom, and the top of the deck will be for Aquarius. So everybody that's watching, if you are Aquarius, the first 3 cards are for Aquarius. Think about a yes and no question. So Edwin, you get 3 yes and no's, and everybody else that's Aquarius, you get a yes and no here. Okay, so Aquarius at the top, middle is your question yes and no, and bottom of the deck is Edwin's yes and no as well. Okay, so 3 from the top for Aquarius, middle of the deck is your first question, and bottom of the deck is your second question. So we'll just do your questions first, and then we'll go on to Aquarius. So your first question, we get a maybe yes. We have the man and the woman. There's 2 women in the deck and 2 men in the deck. There's the man that's the player and the woman that's the player, and just having fun and sex and roaming around and possibly other people involved. This is not them. This is the dedicated male, possibly you, Edwin, and this is the person coming into the picture. You're going to have to kiss a few frogs before you find this princess here. But this is you wandering around looking and trying to find out what it is. But you get a yes on your first question, a maybe yes. Not a solid yes, but a maybe yes. Second question, you get a maybe yes again. This is all to do with luck, being in the right place, the right time, and yeah, the timing is very crucial. We do have the protective wall card message here. This is you putting up a wall and protecting. It can be stubborn energy. It can be dealing with somebody that's stubborn, somebody that won't listen. It can be you yourself. You've got luck on your side and luck on your side. Whatever you wish and desire at the moment, it is there for you, Edwin. Now, this is for everybody that is Aquarius, yes or no. Let's see what we've got. We've got a no Aquarius, we've got a yes Aquarius, and we've got a yes Aquarius. So I don't like this energy, so this is a maybe answer for Aquarius. It could have something to do with twins, so congratulations, because this can represent medication, this can represent twins and babies, so congratulations to some Aquarius people out there. There may be a twin birth coming up for you or around you. Anyway, what's going on with Aquarius? Something sneaky and sly. So this can be your own energy where you're slithering around causing havoc, or it can be somebody else trying to sabotage your plans at the moment. There's something to do with a lifelong commitment here. Swans are 2 people that come together forever kind of thing. It could be a marriage. It could also be a new romantic adventure that's going to develop into something very solid. And also here, there's some sort of new beginning going on for Aquarius here. So yeah, anyway, that's what we got for Aquarius, and thank you so much, Edwin, for joining the channel today. All right, so coming up next, let me just go to PayPal. What's going on over there? We've got Crystal. Chris with detail. All right. Oh, hang on a sec. We've had another payment there. We had Rocky, Bethel, which I'm putting on the back burner. Edwin, Cece, Cecilia. Cece has paid. What's that you've paid there? Okay, is that? I think that's one detailed and one mini, or is that? Let me just work it out. Hang on. James has paid after that. James has paid for double minis. Oh no, you paid for 3 minis? Hang on, let me just go back to the page. So we got James, I think that's 3 minis. And I think that's detailed and a mini or something for CC. Let me just check the channel. Yeah, CC, you're next. I didn't see the names down there because the other names came in front, came in reverse just then. All right, and then Crystal. Okay, so Crystal's down here. Bethel, it looks like we'll be doing private session. Now, CC, you're up next, so that's fine. James, if people come in here, you know the drill. I'll go to the private area, I'll do yours. Crystal, the same, you know the drill. Like if they come in here and I can't keep reading, because it is, it's on 147. I wish Rhonda was here to see this, 147 again. All right, let me just see what's going down here on the channel. Chris and Bethel, can we just put crosses on my screen? Let's just close the readings at the moment because it is lunchtime and they could come in here. You paid $20 US. Okay, so you've paid for 2 $10 readings? 12 minutes for, no, it shouldn't say that. It shouldn't say that. The $10 readings were supposed to be for Super Chat. Super Chat was the $2 yes and no's or the $10. Anyway, my bad. I should have read through that, what I had there on the channel. The $12 US is, I set the clock for 10 minutes. And then you get about 12 to 15 minutes like what Edwin just got. The $10 readings, I normally set the clock for about 8 minutes and it ends up being around the 10-minute mark. So we're doing 2, it shouldn't say 12 minutes there. I don't know why that's on there. No, that's the $12 detailed reading is approximately 12 minutes. The $10 US is a detailed reading. Okay, so the 12 minutes is $12. And the $10. Anyway, we'll set it for 8 minutes. It's about a 10-minute reading. I only brought the $10 thing in mostly for Super Chat because I don't want $7 on the Super Chat reading because it's not enough money for the $7 reading because it gets taken away from me. All right, so the $10 was so that I get my $7. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's a bit confusing on the screen. Okay, so we're doing 2 $10 readings for you. Times 2 $10. Okay. CC, first question. Will I land a new job this year? I've been at my job for 5 years. I've been putting out my resume out there and you are Virgo. So we'll look at Virgo next at the end of your first question and then we'll look at your second question. All right. Here we go. Sorry for the confusion, people. That 12 minutes means the detailed $12 reading, okay? Basically $1 a minute. It's supposed to be $2 a minute. So this is the discount reading I do when I'm online. And when I do private readings, I only do a half-hour minimum anyway. Sometimes I'll do a 20-minute, but not usually. All right. Look. Because it was said that on there and you got confused, I'm going to do 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Will Cecilia get a new job? Will Cecilia. I just got to turn that over there so you can't see that screen. Get a new job. She's been in the same job for 5 years. Show me her career choice and path. For some reason I'm seeing 3 choices, so I'm going to put it in sections of 3. I'll have to change that on the stream elements, the wording on that 12 minutes is $12, 8 minutes is the $10 one. All right. All right, so this is you frustrated where you are. This is the plans that you had for your future are not sort of working out that way right now. This is July also because of the 7. We've got a black 7 over here as well. There is a big delay around the movement into a new job, but there is a new job, okay? Wishes will come true. You've got the wishes coming true with the new boss. You've got the 10 of hearts over here sitting right beside you where you're happy, you're celebrating that you're moving on. But there's delay cards sitting in amongst everything here. I keep feeling like there's a choice of 3. Now, I don't know if that is a particular job you applied for and they're looking at 3 people at the moment and you're one of them, or whether it's 3 actual jobs that you could go and do. Because I keep seeing 3 in my head, and there's only 3 that came out here, but I kept seeing 3 in my head. It could mean 3 weeks away, 3 months away. It could mean that the place you work for has a number 3 in it or something, because I keep seeing 3. I do see that you get frustrated energy here at the beginning. This is you where things haven't gone the way you wanted. There may be jealousy at work. It may just be stale. It may be something that you've had enough of it. You want to get out of there. You're sick of the people or whatever. So that's your stalemate kind of energy. This is you working out what you're committed to. Are you committed to finishing out this job at a certain time, or are you committed to moving on to something else? There's also something to do with the support base here. So there's somebody supporting your decision. This here would be, don't do something in a rushed energy that will be seen as irresponsible on your part. So let's say you have certain projects that you have to finish by a certain date, or there's people relying on you to get a certain thing done for them. This would be where you're deciding what's the responsible thing on your part. Are you responsible for this particular job, or are you not? So this is making your choices wisely. But like I said, you've got the 9 of hearts and this King of clubs here. This would be where your wishes are coming true. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. I finally got what I want. This guy would be the new boss. So this would be the person that's telling you about the new job. It may involve some kind of travel or something like that, where you might have a car as part of your job, or you might have to travel on planes or trains or something to get to work or to go to different locations. You may even have to go overseas. Coming up, not too far away, is the planning and the future. So this is the new job, this is where everything feels right, but you've still got some attachment, some commitment that you have to finish first. So there's something that has to be finished. Even though you've been there 5 years, there's something that needs to be finished first. You did a list on your resume that I would be available to start the new job around the end of July. Okay, yeah, you had 2 black 7s in this reading, so that's the completion of July. Would you be going for something government or something to do with real estate? Because I've got government, real estate, and I've got travel. Because your outcome here, there's you all happy, there's you finishing the other part. It's kind of a forced decision here. It's like where you're at might get pissed off and say, you're out of here. Or where you want to go, they need you on the 10th, or they need you to start in 10 days or whatever. They say, you've got this job, but you've got to start like bang. So there's some sort of hiccup with this transition. But all in all, the reading looks really positive. It looks like a new transition, a new job. So government, that would be representing government, because I'm thinking this is a government building and this is where you're happy, this is where it works. You will struggle. You will struggle in the new job because this is forced changes that you didn't accommodate for. So it might be that you're used to a certain lunch break, you're used to certain benefits within a job, you're used to catching a certain bus, whatever. I do feel there's forced changes, but once you go with the flow, it all works out really well. So let's have a look at tarots on this one. Show me the new position for Cecilia. Show me the new position. I've just had a PayPal notification, somebody's paid. Crystal, are you there? Crystal, if you're there, can you please put red crosses and turn the readings off at the moment? Just see how we go. Because like I said, it's lunch hour, people are starting to rock in and people could come into this room and I'll have to return it. Okay, here we go. It's a tough road, Cecilia. This is like where you're withdrawing from everything, where you're trying to work out where you want to go. You know where you want to be. You know what money you want to have. You know how you can work, where you want to work. But it's like you're withdrawing from things and trying to shut things down at the moment. You're being told to just patience and timing. You will have people trying to hold on to you. So where I've seen that pissed off energy, it could actually mean where they're saying, what have we got to give you to keep you here? You know, what will make you stay? And it will confuse you a little bit as to what to do. You do see an escape route, you just want to go, you want to do something else, you feel like everything's been piling up and piling up. Again, that could be government and paperwork and all of that sort of thing. There will be some sleepless nights here, it's where you're worrying about what's next. There are some happy memories that you've accumulated where you are, there are some going over the old times or connecting with people from the past. The new job could incorporate somebody where you used to work or where you used to go to school with this person, but there's something to do with returning to the past there. You will be emotionally finally disconnecting from what you're doing, and you will be stating your case about what you want. Again, with the Black 7, so July is going to be where you get some sort of notification, okay? Priscilla, we'll see how we go. I can do James in private. James was next, so with James's permission, I do have Crystal and Bethel, but all of those people, I can do them in private. They're usually okay with that. So we just need to ask Chris, Bethel and James if they're okay with me doing Priscilla, and then I can do theirs. If people come into this room, I can do theirs later. Anyway, let me just finish this off. Okay, bottom of the deck, there's you and the new boss, but you've got more than one option here. Not everything is going to be the way you want it. We do have a red 7, which is really good. It's finally moving in the right direction. This is where you're going to be working side by side with this person, possibly something to do with the law, government, official kind of business again, and this would be you in the money room. Like you said, budget analysis or whatever. But I do feel this, you as a team with this guy, whoever this is a very, very strong connection with this job. And it could mean that through the starting point of the job, branches out into all these other things that you can be doing through the help of this guy, whoever that is. Anyway, that's what we have there. The buzzer's going, so let's just do 2 yes and no's for that, and then we'll do your second question. James, is James okay with if people come into this room, James, and I'll do your reading in private? I'm pretty sure James will be okay with that. Bethel, I know that you're happy with it. Crystal, is Crystal okay with that as well? If Crystal's not, that's fine. We'll do Crystal and then hopefully we get on to you. If I can't get your reading done because I'm doing other readings, Priscilla, because I still have a second one to do for CC at the moment. If I can't get yours done, I'll just refund the money, okay, Priscilla? I'll just, because you've paid in PayPal, I can just click on it and turn it back to you, okay? That's the beauty of using PayPal. I can always, if I can't get the reading done, I can always refund the money. All right, so let's do 2 yes and no's for CC. And we'll do the star sign at the end of the second question. So CC, put your second question there. Don't put your yes and no questions on the screen, CC, just the question for your next reading. Your first question is no, yes, yes. So we're going to give you a maybe yes. And your second question is yes, no, no. So your second question is more of a no at this time. Your messages, just to finish off that first reading, is feeling like you're bogged down and stuck in one place. You will get the information that you've been waiting for, and we got the money tree here. So this is basically like waiting and feeling anchored down, but then finally release. And there you go. So that's nice energy there. Bottom of the deck, at the moment, last messages are all the efforts you've been putting in, you'll finally see the benefits. So all of the learning you've done, all of the 5 years experience that you got, it's going to pay off. You do have something secret here. There's something hidden at the moment. It could be about the new job or what you're going to be doing. And there is somebody trying to sabotage the plan, so be careful. Be careful who you tell what you're doing at this stage. All right, CC. What's going on with Priscilla's reading? All right, James with 3 minis. Has James answered? Is he okay? James, if you're listening, can you put your 3 questions in WhatsApp right now? And I'm going to move on from CC. I'm going to do Priscilla. Is it just a mini for Priscilla? What did she pay? Yeah, mini reading. Priscilla. Mini. All right. Yeah. All right, so I just turn off the thing. Just turn that off. James. Yes, she can go ahead. All right, so we're going to do CC's second one. And then it should have been James, but James, I'll do yours in WhatsApp. Might not have to. Nobody's coming in here at the moment. There are people gathering in the room next to me, so I'm not sure if that's a private function or not. So let me get on with the next one, and then we're doing a mini. So Priscilla, can you put your question on the screen now so it's ready? So AJ, the Leo, texted you that he wanted to cook you dinner next week at his house. Is he falling in love with you because he's never asked you to go to his home, let alone cook? Oh, wow. Wow, that's really sweet. Wow, I like it. All right, here we go. CC. So what's his name? AJ. Is AJ in love, falling in love with Cecilia? What's going to eventuate between AJ and Cecilia? Where's the relationship going for AJ and Cecilia? AJ and Cecilia. Happy 4th of July, everyone, for those just joining me. Happy 4th of July. We don't celebrate it here. Well, some people do here, but mostly Aussies don't get into the 4th of July, the same as I'm pretty sure you don't celebrate Australia Day in America, which I think they're changing the date of it. All right. Okay. Definitely the love thing is going on with this guy. Okay. So the Nine of Hearts and the Nine of Diamonds is, if you've got a wish in your heart right now, or he has a wish in his heart, this is things coming true. I am a little bit concerned about this Black Four. This is where somebody, they feel something, they feel a lot, but they're holding back. They're sort of holding back and hiding how they really feel about something. And this over here, they don't want to do the wrong thing. So this is like a forced change going on. So like you said, this person's never invited you there and never cooked food for you. And now they're saying, hey, come over, I want to cook a meal for you. I think he's scared. I think he's scared about what you'll think about his home. I think he's scared about what you'll feel about the whole food and everything, because this is showing me somebody that really, really wants something, really passionate about something, but at the same time they're withdrawn and they're like, oh, I hope I'm not pushing it. I hope I'm not pushing the boundaries. I hope she likes what I like, or whatever. So I do feel a nervous energy when I'm doing this reading. He's possibly thinking about till death do us part kind of energy here. The engagement ring, the thought pattern, the let's commit to each other, let's make a plan, let's learn. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm with you. This is, again, I feel, this is truthful energy, but this is also some kind of fear. It may involve, because we just did another reading for you about your job, this may involve you getting a new job and working in a government kind of thing. It may be that. It may be that you end up working somewhere where he works or close to where he is or something like that. But to me, that can be where somebody is making some sort of firm plan about what they now want. It can be some fear of the future. You know, somebody the other day said something about, oh, there's always next year, but there's not many next years left. And I thought, why did that person say that? I mean, it's not like they're really, really old or something. Anyway, this also is showing me somebody that wants to talk about something. I don't know if you two are just boyfriend, girlfriend, or just hanging out. This is somebody that's got a plan. They want to speak their truth. They want to tell you something, but again, not too sure. Not too sure. Now, this can represent drugs, alcohol. He may be testing the boundaries in some way. It can mean that he's got a bad habit, gambling, drinking, smoking drugs, I don't know. But this here is the little boy who's grown up. This is the plan, the invitation to do something different. Have you invited him to your place and cooked for him? Have you done that? It may be where he does this and then you do it, and yeah. But is he falling in love with you? The very first cards out were love cards. So let's just see what the tarot has to say. Bottom of the deck, is he falling in love with you? I don't know, but it looks like he's got some big plan here. I don't know if he's thinking he wants to propose or he wants to take it to the next level. He wants you to move in, because usually double tens is about buying property, and buying property for what reason? For the Ace of Hearts, for some sort of secret plan, and then having community with each other. He does work with the current employer. I would introduce him to the whenever I go, so he could network. Yeah, so I think that he's made the start, so that now you'll make a start. I think he's got bigger plans than just having dinner at his place. So I think there's something more to this. It may be because there was a money sort of thing to that. It may be he wants you to come over and sit and talk about where you're going to work and what jobs are on offer, and help you, because I've seen a male support with the new job down the track. There's something to do with October as well. I don't know if it's your birthday or his birthday, but there's something to do with October there. Yeah, so let's do tarots on this. Show me the connection between AJ and Cecilia. Where's it going? Okay, the workers are going to come in here, I think. Priscilla, can we just put your question up there again, please? Oh, your birthday's on the 21st. I know somebody else's birthday that was on the 21st of September. I say was because they're not with us anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, very sad. Anyway, here we go. CC and AJ. Where's this thing going? First card out in the poker deck was the 2 nines, the 2 red nines, which is wishes coming true, love, happiness, everything. First card out, 9 of cups. Lots of emotion, lots of love. Looking at the options about where you two are going to be. Can be a bit of a delusion though. It can be where he's worried that he's deluding himself about what's there between the two of you. And you're very desired by him. Very long-term commitment kind of person. He wants to make his truth be known. He's wondering how you're going to take things between him. He finds you very desirable. So we've got the working woman, we've got the strong woman, we've got the dedicated woman, we've got the caring, nurturing woman. So he sees you in different aspects. He wants to go on a journey with you. He wants to make up for past. This can be some sort of guilt or remorse from the past. I don't know if he upset you in the past or he should have done this sooner. Because this is usually where two people are coming back together because of something that went wrong. There's also, he's trying to fight some wall that you put up or some wall that he's had up before. Bottom of the deck. He's worried about things going wrong, got tower or catastrophe. He's saying he chooses something. Do you want to know what he chooses? He chooses that. The 2 of cups. So is he falling in love? Is there something more? I feel like he's inviting you over to talk about taking this connection that you two have to something more. He wants more. He wants you coming over on a regular basis, or he wants to show off his talent in the kitchen or something. All right, we've got 1 minute to go, so we'll just do some of we'll do some of these messages. More messages about CC and AJ. Wow, if this was yes and no, this is beautiful energy. Beautiful and negative energy at the same time. You get the man holding his heart in the hand, so he could be literally holding your heart or you're holding his heart. This is the second chakra, which is sexual energy, fertility energy, friendship, love, family, togetherness, community. And then we have the balanced energy card. So I think that he wants to make this thing more. You're his person. We've got a family energy here, but then we have this deceit and hostility. So this can be rushed energy, it can be fear, it can be what's really going on, hidden secrets and everything. So I'm not too sure why that's there. I don't know if something happened in the past. And he wants to make amends or get his point across that, oh, that conversation I had with such and such, I just wanted to let you know this is the real situation. He may want to reveal some sort of truth as well. And it may simply be that he's got a lot of feeling for you, but he hasn't let it out yet. All right, now we're going to do Virgo at the top. We'll just remove the top 3 cards for Virgo. And so this is a yes and no for Virgo. So if anybody out there is Virgo, this is for you guys. But first we'll do your yes and no from the middle and yes and no from the bottom. 2 from there and 1 from there All right, so first question, yes or no, CC, just to finish off the reading. We have a yes, we have an in time, which is a maybe, and we have a yes. You've got a yes there. You've got learn from the past, learn from what other people do, mistakes, or what was right about something, what's wrong about something, movement forward through the help of people that know more than you. You need to take your time with something, don't rush anything right now. And finally, your wish coming true. You got wishes coming true throughout the reading today with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Hearts. So whatever you're wishing and hoping for looks pretty good. Second question, you get a yes, and a yes. You've got wishes coming true again and luck on your side. You've got some information coming through, an email, a message, something that you've been waiting for. It's going to make you very happy. And then you've got some sort of contract or some sort of commitment with somebody coming up. He may be wanting to take this thing further with you. Okay, so lastly, let's quickly do Virgo and then we're on to Priscilla. Then James, we'll get on to James, or Chris. Chris was before James, I think. Let me just check. Let me just do Virgo and then I'll just check who was first before James. I think it was James actually. It was Cece, James, Chris, and then Priscilla, wasn't it? Oh, Bethel was after Rocky, but we're going to do Bethel in private. All right, so yes and no for Virgo at this time. Virgo, you're getting more of a yes than a no. You've got two things to do with communication. Okay, so this is communicating clearly with somebody, messages coming in. It could be some surprise. If you've applied for a job, you've got the job. If you wrote to somebody, they're replying back to you. It's something you've been waiting for, Virgo. It's something that you're waiting to happen. You've got 2 sevens at the bottom here, Virgo, so something in July might be happening. There might be some sort of movement going on. Some of you might be moving job, moving house. But yeah, plans that you've had, financial plans, look like they're going the way they need to go. Other plans may be a bit of a roadblock in July. So if you're planning on traveling to Europe, maybe there's a roadblock, maybe you can't go in July. But yeah, there's some sort of hold on a plan, but there's another plan that's going forward. A financial plan's going forward, another, possibly a personal plan, might not be going the way you thought. You or somebody else is hiding something, and it probably is going to come out in July. Here, Virgo, it's showing stubborn energy. It's showing something from your past, maybe holding on. Time to cut the anchor. Cut the anchor loose from the past, Virgo, let it go, whatever it may be. All right, Priscilla. Let's move on to Priscilla, and thank you so much, Cece. Priscilla, what's coming your way in terms of commitment and marriage? Now, Priscilla, what were we doing for you? A mini reading, okay? Let's set the clock. So Priscilla's question, what's coming my way in terms of commitment and marriage? So you're not married and you're wondering if that's coming towards you, okay? I'm assuming your name is Priscilla, because it might not be. I do have people come to my channel using bogus names sometimes, using names that are totally just not even start with the same letter or nothing. You are single, so okay. What's coming towards Priscilla in terms of solid commitment, marriage, view to marriage? Commitment and marriage for Priscilla. What's in the wings for her? It is your name? Okay, no problem. Actually, that's supposed to be 3, because this is mini, isn't it? There is definitely commitment coming towards you, but it's a choice between 2 people. We have this character here. Now, work-wise, this guy might be a plumber, electrician, he might be a builder, he might work in caregiving as well, like he might work in not a hospital, not medical kind of setting, but more like a caregiver to children. He may be a teacher, but yeah, that's his profession. He also would probably have brown or red hair. and he would be more mature. So I don't know how old you are, Priscilla, but this guy would be in his late 30s or 40s and up, you know. So it can represent, if it's somebody younger, it just means that they have a very old kind of personality. And when you meet them, you think they talk like somebody who's been married for 50 years or something. The other character that's coming up in your reading is this guy here. This guy is a bit cold. He's a bit secretive. And he would possibly have black hair. I'm picking up on shaven hair or very, very short to the scalp hair. He may have facial hair as well. So this guy might work in accountancy, he might work in the government, he might work with the police, security, nighttime work, or military. Okay, so that's their jobs. So we got one with brown or red hair or light brown hair, and we got one with dark brown or black hair. Okay, their skin colouring as well. This person could be dark, that person could be pinky skin, like British or something like that. Anyway, the reason I said that it does look like marriage is there, we have something that means the ending of a marriage. Okay, so I feel that whoever's coming towards you, they've already been in a marriage, because this is where they're done, they're finished. And then we have the new connection, which couples with this, which is planning and a marriage. So there will be a marriage. We have the ending of a marriage between one of these. I don't know which one it is, because this is the way the cards are sitting. We got these two characters sitting with the ending of something, and then this comes out. Now it is sitting next to this guy, but one of the characters is getting divorced, or they just got divorced or something like that. The other one may never have got married. And then we got going into this, which is all about a commitment, a marriage, two people coming together, right place, right time, everything feels nice here. But we have a lot of paperwork and stuff sitting in the background here. It can mean something to do with work as well, where when you're at work, you meet this person through work somehow. I'm getting really hot. So let's just look at bottom of the deck for you on this here. Okay, so bottom of the deck at the moment it's a similar thing to what I've seen before. This is where you've got this image up in your head of who it's going to be, what it's going to look like. You're probably sitting there now going, I know who she's talking about. That's blah, 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 and that's blah, blah, blah. Maybe not. Maybe with the two aces, it's going to take about a year before this thing eventuates. And this is where you're sort of, it's kind of like getting yourself in a bother about what's he really feel for me? What's he really think about me? You've got to calm the brain down and just go with the flow, because I do see that there's going to be a lot of going out, enjoyment, sharing food, music, and it's going to be just enjoy yourself, and then this thing will come. Now the double aces and the triple tens could indicate, and the double twos, this could be when, like February, October, January. It could be when they're born as well. Star signs could be water signs and could be air sign that's showing up here for you. Anyway, Priscilla, that's your reading. Thank you for your donation today. Thank you to James, Crystal and Bethel for letting Priscilla take their spot, just so that I can do yours in private if I have to. Crystal, you will be... Oh, James, sorry, James is next. Let's see James's questions, unless he's put them in WhatsApp, and I'll just go across and do them there. Oh, you're 44? Okay, well, the two kings, they would be your age and up. They may actually be 50. Yeah, so being that you got the two kings come out, that makes sense that you're 44, so they will be around... Usually kings to me are 40 and up, Jacks would be teenager right through till around 30, 35, and then we go into the king phase. When we get to queens, I always say that queens can be the more older one, whereas the jacks can be queen or king. You know what I mean? So younger energy, older energy. Let's quickly do Priscilla, your star sign. Have we already done it? Okay, James, we're going to move on to James. Priscilla, what's your star sign? Because we're going to do, top of the deck is a yes and no question. And that's not for you, that would probably be for me, and I like that. I got some nice energy spat out at me. I must be going to get some nice news. And it is my birthday on the 14th, so maybe something good's coming of that. I don't know, probably be boring and just me and the hubby going somewhere. Hopefully we go for a nicer dinner than last time. Last time it was crap, and the year before we were in lockdown, so it was really crap. I think we had takeaway Chinese, which was better than what we had last year. All right, Priscilla, you're Sagittarius. I already did Sagittarius, so we won't do that again. All right, so just one yes and no for Priscilla, and then we're on to James. Now, James, Bethel, and Chris, you know the drill. If the people come in here, which I'm surprised they're not in here already, it's 12:30, they must be doing it later now. Hopefully they don't come in here till 1 o'clock and I get these readings done. Okay, yes or no for Priscilla? We have a maybe yes. It's like a timing kind of card. We have a yes here and a yes here. This is love, desire, passion, sex, fertility. He's got it all going on. Be careful of him because he can be all about himself and he can be a player kind of energy. We got happy home and contentment here, and we got the two versions of what you're going to do. I do feel you've got two males that are going to come into the picture. They may be already interested. You may already be talking to two separate people. One of them, be careful. Be careful. If you're wanting long-term commitment marriage, this is probably not the person. But yeah, this is where you're looking at the two doorways. One person you might think you know everything about them, and the other person, it's a learning game. It's like, where's this going to go? All right, James. Let's move on to James now with the first mini. James, put your second question up, please. Current energies between Patty and I. I thought you'd be out tonight. It's 4th of July. Did you go out, have a drink, have a dance, listen to some music, watch the fireworks? I thought you would have been out and about with Patty maybe. Having, Rhonda said to say hi to everyone. Rhonda went out with her guy and they had burgers and then they had ice cream and then they came back and then they went out to watch the fireworks somewhere, so it sounded like fun. She looked very happy in her picture, very happy Rhonda looks nowadays. She's always looked happy, but yeah. You were out earlier. Oh, good to hear. Energies between you and Patty. Let's just restart this. Oh no, that's fine. James, why? This is your energy towards Patty at the moment. It's like fear, confusion, when's it going to happen? It's like, I want it now, I want to do it now. And this is your planning and gifts or going out or doing things, but this is where you're at home wondering, what is she thinking about me? What does she think about me? What am I going to do? And then you're like, I don't want to do it the wrong way. I don't want to stuff it up. And it's like forced changes, or where's the plan going to go? With her, she hasn't got a guy with her. She's talking to a good friend. Her and a friend are dealing with something here. So maybe a friend lost a pregnancy, or maybe a friend broke up with the boyfriend, or it's like her and some other woman discussing something pretty heavy here. So the energy is with you and her at the moment. She's kind of distracted. Let's have a look some more. Show me Patty's energy towards James. I know your energy towards her. Let's see her energy towards you. What's her energy when she thinks about or hears from James? How does Patty feel? Patricia. Patricia, how does Patricia feel? I needed to say Patricia just then for some reason. Okay. Right now, wrong place, wrong time, doesn't feel right, the balance is not there, she feels like it's hanging by a thread, but she feels a strong sense of friendship, community, almost like family with you. And also it's showing me where she's progressing to. So it does look like things will start to be more. But you're wanting the 2 red. You're wanting the 2 to turn red. So let's have a look at tarot, you and Patricia. I just had the devil energy flip. How does Patricia feel towards James? What's her feelings and thoughts in regards to James? That was speedy energy. She feels like fast-paced energy coming from you. This is working together on something, working on a plan. I'm not sure what the other one was that flipped. I think it might have been Hierophant. Okay, now I'm not going to read all of them upside down. Some of them are upside down. She feels it's a flash in the pan kind of thing, that it's on and it's off. Because the Page of Cups energy is like a weekend together or a one-night stand, or she just feels that kind of thing. So I don't know if that's her giving that to you sometimes, or whether she feels that that's your energy coming towards her. You're coming up as the King of Wands in reverse to her. So I feel like the King of Wands is playful energy, it's strong energy, it's hard-working energy, it's chatty energy, but sometimes she feels that it's not you. It's not the right energy. She's also, secrets are about to come out. Moon in reverse. I only like the moon when it comes in reverse, James. So any secrets you've got, anything she's got, it looks like things are about to come out. Now, the next 2 are in reverse. I'm not too sure why. Maybe because they're not ready yet, but it's Hierophant and Strength. So I'm feeling like the timing thing with her, we always seem to get this about the timing thing. But yeah, this is like Hierophant, a promise, a traditional way of doing things. If it's traditional way when it's like that, this would be a non-traditional connection. So if you're thinking, me and Patty go out with each other, we get closer and closer, I put a ring on her finger, I put another ring on her finger, we have babies, it's not going to be like that. She sees it in a different, non-traditional way of doing things. Maybe never getting married, maybe adopting a child, maybe not wanting to have a child, don't know. The Strength card in reverse, sometimes she feels strength there and sometimes she feels like it's waning for some reason. Maybe it's her impressions of the old traditional ways that she is losing interest in the old traditional way of doing things. Her final card about her connection to you is the Empress. She knows that she's everything to you. She knows that you desire her in a big, big way. I don't know why you 2 don't talk about it, but it is what it is. All right, let's do yes and no. Now I know that you're Gemini, so bottom of the deck will be Gemini, top of the deck will be your yes and no. And then when we do your second question, I'll do Cancer for Patty's star sign on the second question. All right, yes and no. We got a maybe. Got a maybe, yes, maybe no. This is secrets and hidden things going on. This is finally communicating, and this is whatever you put in, you will see the benefits. So if nothing happens, if you don't contact her, you don't go out with her, nothing's going to happen. If you contact her and you go out with her, things are going to happen. So I feel like as you put more and more energy into the connection, you'll start to see more and more come out of it. Hopefully in a positive way. It does look positive. Bottom of the deck, this is for Gemini. So if you are Gemini and you're watching this right now, think about a yes or no question. Your yes or no question is maybe yes. We got 2 maybes and 1 yes, so it's a maybe at this time. We've got something to do with stability and home and family and connections and get-togethers. And we've also have the 2 choices coming up for Gemini at the moment. You can stick doing what you're doing right now, or you can make a change and try something different. And we've also got something will be coming to light for Gemini people at the moment. All right, James, second question. James, second question. How will things go when Patty and I get together? Do you mean get together in a relationship, or you mean hang out next time you hang out with her? I'll just wait till you clarify that, whether you mean getting together as in being together in a solid relationship, or just the next time you hang out with Patty. Now I'm cold. I think they turned the heaters on and then they seen me take my jacket off and getting hot in here, so they must have turned it back off again. It's a good sign that the heaters aren't on, because that means that they're probably not coming in here for lunch. Next time you see her, let me just finish this. I'm going to do it with the tarot instead of the poker deck. Next time James is with Patty, how will that go? I'm just seeing what Priscilla said back there, that young guys, she would question their motives. Yeah, I hear you on that one. I hear you on that one. Depending how young they are. It's the same with old men and younger women too, you know, like it. Anyway, we won't go on that subject. All right, James and Patty, when they get together, let's clear that energy about young men and old women and old men and young women. James and Patricia, when they next get together, how's it going to go? First card out, how's it going to go? Nice. Planning, something you wanted to do, she wanted to do. It may be the next get together is some kind of expo or the markets or a meditation get together. I don't know if you have it over there, but sometimes here they have yoga groups or meditation groups that meet on a particular day at the beach or wherever. Also making plans for more get-togethers, and something about rushed energy, you're sort of debating about whether to or not to. It is an air sign card, and you are Gemini, so it could be pertaining to your star sign. Not too sure why that came out in reverse. Bottom of the deck we have the upright king. I'd have to say that the get together may be with more than just you and Patty. So you may say, hey, do you want to come with me to blah, blah, blah? And when you get there, people that know Patty are there, or people that know you are there. So I don't think it's just you guys, because we got the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, the King of Wands. 2 of them are upside down. So it's kind of like not invited. And then we have a young energy there as well. So there may be a child there, there may be a little brother there, a little brother sister there. yeah, so I feel like the next get together, it starts with a really good plan, and you look at the options of where you're going to go, how much money you're going to spend, what you're going to eat, or whatever. But I think the plan doesn't go according to plan, and that's why this was upside down, because when you get there or whatever, you find out that Patty invited somebody else along or something like that, like the two's company, three's a crowd kind of thing. Let's see what my poker deck has to say about it. Next time James sees Patty in person, how will that meeting get together go? Straight away I'm seeing groups of people dropping out, and that's a positive direction there. What will the next get together with Patty be like for James? More than just you and Patty there. Frustrating energy on your part here. You wanted just you and her alone. There's other people there. Something about wanting her to go to your house or you to go to her house, but there's other people there. It starts off with good intentions. There's the invitation, let's go somewhere. But we got double black eights here, and I feel normally red eights is everybody gathering and celebrating and good times happening. This is where people that you don't like, they don't like you, or it's just wrong energy. Or let's say that you love classical music and you hate heavy metal. You go somewhere and heavy metal music is banging in the background. It just feels like your intentions are good, your invitation is good, she's looking wonderful, but it just feels wrong. So for some reason something doesn't go according to the plan that you had when you next get to be around Patty. So it might be next week. You might be saying, hey Patty, there's a market on, they're going to be selling crystals and doing Reiki and all of that. I thought you might want to come with me. My shout for your birthday, have a massage or have a Reiki treatment, or I'd like you to come with me so I can shout you for your birthday. So it might be something like that, where your intention is for you and Patty to be together, but there's other people around. So unfortunately, James, the next get together looks like it's going to be more than 3 people there. You know, 2's companies, 3's a crowd, and the rest is a boxing match or whatever. So let's do yes and no, and then can you put your third question on the screen, please? Bottom of the deck is Cancer for Patty, so yes and no for Cancer. If you are Cancer, think about a question that you have. Okay, so top of the deck is your question, James, and bottom of the deck is Cancer star sign, and a yes and no for them. Okay, first up you, James. You've got a yes, yes, yes. We've got travel and journeys going on. We've got whatever efforts you put in, you will reap the benefits. And we've got a new beginning. We've got the stalks, possible baby news coming into you. Beautiful energies there for you, James. That can be Cancer star sign, the travel card, like the Chariot. It can be Cancer star sign as well. Bottom of the deck is Cancer. Cancer, we have a maybe, we have a yes, and we have a yes. Okay, we have sexual energy here for Cancer. We have him desiring her, her desiring him, her desiring herself, and him desiring himself, and her knowing that other people want her, him knowing that other people want him. So we have player energy, sexual energy, strong desire energy coming up for Cancer at the moment. So it can be fertility energy for some Cancerians out there. So if you are just got pregnant and having a baby or whatever, congratulations to Cancer. This may be 2 new people coming together here, a lot of desire going on here. We also have a little bit of confusion going on for Cancer at this time. So somebody's energy, if you're female Cancer, you may be getting mixed signals from somebody. And if you're a male Cancerian, you may be getting mixed signals. If you're in a same-sex relationship, disregard what I just said. But yeah, there's some sort of confusion going on. You're trying to work something out, or somebody's trying to work out how to tell you something, or where to take you, or what to do. But I do get a yes for Cancer today. All right, James, last question. How will Patty react to the flowers I got her for her birthday? All right. Well, if you're definitely giving her that arrangement that you showed me, wow. I wish my man would do that. Me getting flowers out of my husband, just him doing that is like getting blood out of a stone. I think he'd think that it's a waste of money and flowers die, and he knows I absolutely can't stand fake flowers. The only fake flowers I like they're roses. They are long stem rose, and they got stuff on them to make them look like a rose that's got water on it, and they're extremely expensive. I've seen them in one shop in Kiama, and they're beautiful. That's probably the only fake flower I would love to have. Anyway, and I'll tell you something when I'm finished this, James, about a present my daughter got years ago from her boyfriend that she had. And I think it came from America. Look. It stresses her out, but her initial reaction is Ace of Hearts, Two of Diamonds, and there you are with the gift and the journey, and this is love and affection and celebration, birthday. But for some reason I said it stresses her out because the King of Diamonds is sitting there. So this is you, fun, friendly, she loves it. This is you saying I want more, and there's some sort of disconnect there. So initially, she loves it, she loves the flowers, but I think she may go up in her head going, what does this mean? What does James want? Am I ready for this? Do I want this? Don't I want this? So I feel like there's some sort of tone for some reason. So let's see bottom of the deck. Now, James, were you still going to do it where you're doing it anonymous with the flowers? Are you going to send them and not let her know that it's actually from you, or are you going to put a J on there or something? Because we've got two kings showing up here. So that might be where she's going, I think this is from James, but what if it's not? What if it's from the other guy? Because we got two kings here. And yeah, so I would be either putting your initial on there or calling her after you know she's got them and say, how are you feeling? And if she doesn't mention anything, say, did you like the surprise or something? You know, like I'd be letting the cat out the bag, because she may think that it came from somebody else. She may be sitting there going, I'm pretty sure James gave me this, but maybe such and such gave me this. Because imagine if there's another guy out there that likes Patty like you like Patty, and he thinks, I'm going to surprise her on her birthday, and I'm going to send her a gift, or I'm going to send her tickets to go and watch basketball or whatever, and then he says, did you like the surprise? Or he's saying to her, now, I've got a surprise in store for your birthday, and then you don't put anything on there, and it's anonymous, she could think it was from the other person. So I think she's going to be, initially, wow, I love this is beautiful, I can't wait, you know, this is fantastic. We're going to go out, we're going to go have dinner or something. And then she's like, hang on a sec, did James give it to me? Or so yeah, I would be putting something under there. It's a done deal, it's set up to deliver on the birthday, and yes, it is anonymous. You may have to ring her, wait till you know that she's got them, and then ring her later on and see if she hasn't contacted you to say, I know that was you, thank you, or something. If she doesn't do that, you will need to tell her. You will need to tell her. The only reason I say it is this is somebody confused, and it's got 2 males there. But what will she think of them? She'll love them, and she'll feel cushy inside. She'll feel like, oh, because as soon as I was putting them out, I was like, oh, it's sweet. And there's the gift and everything. Like, what will she think of them? Oh my God. Wow, look what's dropping out. We got the marriage card upside down coming up. She may be a little bit fearful of how much you want. She'll feel very loved. She'll know the invitation, the gift from you, and she'll be looking at the options of what she wants next. I think she fears committing to you or anybody, basically, because I always get that kind of energy from her. Bottom of the deck, Devil in reverse. Can be fears, can be toxic kind of energy. 7 of Pentacles, working out what's going on, trying to work it all out. And then 9 of Pentacles would basically, in this circumstance, be the gift. Be the gift. Probably worried about how much it cost you, how much you put into it. Like, you shouldn't have spent that much money or something. She might be one of those kind of people that says that. But in all reality and what I'm seeing there, it looks like she'll be very happy. The initial thing when she sees them, she'll be going, oh my God, it's beautiful. And she'll be looking at them, and then she'll look at the card and go, I think this is James. Is this from James? So I think a confusion will come in. Anyway, let's do yes and no to finish up. And I might do Pisces. If there's anyone Pisces in the room that's watching, we already did Aquarius before, we've done Gemini, we've done Cancer. Pisces, bottom of the deck is for you. Top of the deck, James, this is your yes and no for your final thing today. Yes, yes, yes. Pretty much the same cards as last time. You've got communicating going on, something where you're going to feel lucky, right place, right time. And then you've got doorways here where you can pick and choose. I don't know if a new job's coming up again, James, but you may be moving, going to a different job again. But yeah, your answer to your question is maybe yes. So it's delay with a yes. And Pisces, if you are Pisces, think about a yes or no question. We have a yes, yes, and a maybe again. So I'm going to give you a maybe yes, Pisces. Pisces, you've got 2 cards that represent communication, backwards and forwards, invitations, job, love, whatever it is. This is phone calls, this is emails, this is text messaging. This, as I said, invitations. It can be promotion if you're talking about work. Here is telling you that you need to get more information. You need to get at a high point and start investigation. So basically the castle in that is about investigating something. So any kind of documents and everything going on around Pisces at the moment, you need to really investigate what's going on. All right, so that's James. Happy 4th of July to anyone that's just joined us that's in America. So all we have now is Bethel and Chris. And nobody's in here, so okay, we'll do Bethel now. Bethel actually donated when I first turned this on. Rocky donated, and then because of the timing, I said to Bethel, you know, we can talk one-on-one in Messenger. And we'll do that later on. And I really assumed that the people that work here were going to come in here, but today it looks like they're not coming in here, which is good for me. I did see all the workers when I first got here. They were out there with balloons and all the workers were there. So I think because they already had half hour or an hour where they are all gathered over there, I think they're not allowed to have a second hour for lunch. So yeah, Bethel actually paid right at the beginning, but I said to her, did she want to just go one-on-one on Messenger later on and talk? And Bethel, I was going to look into that thing you were talking about the green screen and stuff like that. Yeah, so I can have like fireworks in the background or whatever, without going into details what we were talking about. But yeah, I haven't found anything as yet, but I do think that when I use my phone, you can do something where, because I'd like to block out that background with that TV thing there, and just put flowers or butterflies or something in the background would be nice. All right, Bethel, let me go and check PayPal, see if I can read what you wrote there, because usually it cuts it off. Bethel, whatever comes out for the month of July. Okay, so just a general messages, and this is detailed reading. All right, here we go, Bethel. Bethel, you might want to put a timestamp because you said you keep the reading. Now, if they do come in here during the reading, we'll close this off and we'll start again in private. I'm going to have to plug the phone in as well. It's going to die. The battery's going to die. All right. What's coming towards Bethel for July? What does she need to know for July? Bethel, got a bit of stress in July, but it's not exceptionally bad. I just see like finishing a commitment, deciding to step away from something that you may have been thinking a resolve or later on or whatever. This is where you're making your mind up. At the beginning, you're making your mind up that time to move on, whatever. It looks like it's because of some sort of words, some sort of conversation. It also could be about some risks or wrong place, wrong time, wrong people, or some kind of communication or something that you've seen or whatever. I also see some sort of new invitation to do with your work or money, a journey here, invitation to promotion, invitation to a new job, invitation to something here. Now it could be celebration, but I think that's later on. This looks more likely something to do with work here. Then we have this possible reconnection, thinking about, I don't think it's over. I think it is still, there's still some sort of connection there. And you know who I'm talking about here? So it starts off where you're going, that's it, I'm finished, I'm done with that. I'm not going to spend any more time thinking about that person. Then you're having a change of heart here. I don't know if this means that you get an email, a phone call, a message, or somebody else talks to you and says, hey, I was talking to such and such and he said blah, blah, blah. And then you're starting to think, maybe this is on again, maybe not. You could be hearing about somebody breaking up as well, and that breakup causes you to think, is something back on for me? You do have some kind of stress going on at home, possible small sickness where you need to just stop. It may be a stress attack and you just need to chill out, stay at home. It may be an actual physical illness like a bit of a runny nose, a bit of hay fever, sinus headache, something like that. But you're being told to stop and rest here, and then something beautiful is coming. This is like everything you've been hoping for. Now, I said the second row looks like something to do with your financial situation. It looks really damn good. there's some sort of money coming in towards you. And I don't know if you're in the market for a new house or investments or renting a new place, renting out a place, whatever. The double tens in red with the aces usually means contracts and things like that going your way. There is one little fly in the ointment here. It can be you doubting yourself. It can be you getting in a negative kind of zone about something. There's also something to do with you working and maybe only doing like 4 hours work, but you get like 10 hours pay. It's like some kind of bonus coming through. There's some kind of paperwork that's going to help you out to do the right thing and get the right information out there. Now, this could be to do with court cases and things that you're currently involved in. This is a good outcome for work, for court cases, for all of that sort of stuff. This is really good. Somebody's holding on to a key piece of information that can really, really help you to swing this in your favour. And there's changes that you've been waiting to happen. So if you've been waiting to move job, move house, whatever, it's finally starting to show. There is somebody's wedding or engagement coming up in July. Possible announcements about babies. I say babies because it looks like more than one pregnancy here. Baby girls. So there's baby girls here. Now it might indicate that they've had a girl and now they're having another girl as well. So I'm not too sure who that is. It looks like some close friend of yours here with this female here. Okay, let's move on to tarots now. Let's see what else we get for July for you, Bethel. And then Chris, looks like we'll get yours done. Nobody's in here. And then I'll go offline. Might go for a walk and go and get some lunch elsewhere. Okay, Bethel, show me what she needs to know. Ooh, some secrets are coming out. Moon in reverse, yay! Okay, something's about to hit. You have been manifesting. You've been pushing the boundaries. You've been wanting this to happen. You've been thinking about it, imagining it. It's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And something's about to come out. Someone's about to reveal the truth. Could be more than one truth though. Also, Magician, High Priestess, Moon in reverse. Wow. This is pretty strong energy going on here, Bethel. Is it full moon now or is it past? Have we gone through the full moon? I think the full moon was over the weekend, wasn't it? This is pretty full on energy. Whatever this is that's coming out, you knew. It's like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it in my guts. I trusted my instincts. I went where I was wanted. I did what I needed to do. I'm glad I trusted my instincts. So keep going with what you believe and what you know, because the truth's coming out. And the truth's coming out in your favour. So that's really good. Signing documents, secure, something secure. You being you, and you're in the centre of your own reading. An opportunity is coming, an invitation is coming. You are going to be given 3 ways, 3 directions. Things are going to be finally coming into your path. Now, this could be emotional and romantic with the Queen of Cups sitting there. This could be pulling that energy of that person into your life. But I'm thinking it's more to do with finance, work, and that. Let's just see what else we get. We do have, as soon as I mentioned that, we have the commitment thing. We have the Queen of Cups followed, so secrets coming out. The Queen of Cups followed by the commitment, the marriage, the solid union, the commitment between 2 people. We also have Hierophant, but in reverse. So this would not be the way it normally goes. So if normally for you, boy meets girl, they date each other, they get engaged, or they meet the friends, they meet the family, they get engaged, they get married. It's not going to go that way, but it's still looking pretty damn good. Now, contracts-wise, this is something coming from an unlikely source. So all of what you've been doing step by step with the court, with the lawyer, with whatever, this may come from somewhere else, something you didn't expect. You have a battle on your hand. I feel like that might be you going on in your own mind, fighting with yourself. You do have where you're juggling your finances through July, so you need to be wary of how much money you're putting into something or how much money you're taking out of something. You may also be juggling two situations, a personal situation, a love life situation, and a money working situation. And last card, we have the rescue card is there. So final escape. Something is a good escape. I like that that moon's coming up upside down today. All right, we've only got 13 seconds, so we'll move on to the yes and no questions for you, Bethel. Okay, just think about two questions, Bethel, yes or no. And your star sign was Aries. We'll do Aries. So we'll do bottom of the deck will be Aries. So anybody that's Aries that's watching right now, think about a yes or no question. We'll get to that in a minute. And Bethel will do top of the deck, and middle of the deck will be your questions for yourself. So think about your questions, Bethel, and bottom of the deck is for all people that are Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising. And Chris, I'll go and check PayPal. What were we looking at for you? Okay, first question, middle of the deck. Second question, bottom of the deck, Aries. Okay, first question, we have a yes, yes, and a maybe. So just reading the messages out here, something to do with in the money. This is lucky, the lucky card with the fish, the money. This can be a bonus coming in. It can be selling property, buying shares, cashing in. It can be a court case, whatever. It can be inheritance. We got somebody apologising here. Now, it could be a financial apology. It can be a work apology. It could be a romantic apology as well. And we've also got being told to just wait. Just wait and let it unfold, because it's about to come out. So you've got the moon in this deck, and you've got the moon in reverse in that deck. Your second question is here. We've got a yes, yes, no. So we're going to say yes again. We got information finally coming in that you want. We got the lucky card. Everybody's getting the lucky card today in information. So this is something you've been waiting for. I don't know if this is you being told to protect what's yours, protect your financial situation, protect yourself, protect your mental well-being, whatever. But you're being told about protection here. It also can represent somebody being stubborn and pig-headed. All right, and lastly, this is for Aries people out there. Here we go, Aries. Generally speaking, we have a straight out yes for Aries. Now, we've had the sexy guy come out. Now, I keep warning people, this guy can be very attractive, very sensual, very sexy. He knows it. A lot of the time he will do things mostly for himself, not for others. Other times it can just represent somebody that's very physically attractive, very strong, very determined, very masculine energy. He may be talented. He may be head of some corporation, and when he gets on stage, everybody listens. Everybody wants to hear what he says. He may have a YouTube channel, and everybody just tunes in, and they just can't get enough of him. But he can be self-centered. We then have the gorgeous woman who wants to protect and look after and be there no matter what. She is long-term commitment. He's maybe. But then we have sexual energy. Now, for some Aries people out there, congratulations, this is fertility and birth. This would mean the fertile male, the mother of the child, and this would be the pregnancy. So for some of you Aries people out there, congratulations. Baby's on its way. For others, this could just be a very, very strong connection. I do feel the woman will feel that she wants long-term commitment here. The guy will want the woman, but he'll be, I don't know if I want to settle down just yet, but I enjoy the journey. Okay, so that's what we got for Aries. Chris, okay, a general look at your career. Okay, let me quickly have a drink of tea. I'm supposed to be drinking water. I took a tablet this morning that is for flushing the system, and I haven't drank any water. So as soon as I finish this, I'll drink a whole load of water. It's just at that right temperature for me to guzzle it down. And it's nice and hot going down my throat. I'll probably get all hot and take this off in a minute. Hey there, Divine, how are you going? You've started applying for the jobs. Good luck with the career search. I just got to quickly check something, Chris, because I had a phone call. I think it was my niece. She's probably calling me about the cake or something. All right. Crystal, and we're starting your reading on 111. So I don't know what you want to take from that. Yeah, I can see Divine Goddess now. It's very delayed. It's very delayed with what I'm seeing and everything. All right, here we go, Crystal. So career messages, general reading around career and money. Now with career and money and everything, Crystal, the whole house thing might come into it as well, because you're going to be spending, you know, buying a house, property, all of that sort of thing. So let's just see. We'll try and keep the focus just on the job. Show me what Crystal is to expect in regards to her career path. I always think that you're older than you are, Crystal, not because of your look, because you look younger than you are, but because of the way you present yourself. It's like you've got an old spirit inside of you, because when I think about you while I'm shuffling, I always think of a woman that's, you know, in her 40s and stuff. It's, I don't know, it's just like late 40s or even 50s. You've got some driven old energy inside of you, in a good way, not a bad way, in a good way. Anyway, here we go, Crystal and career. Because you're my son's age, aren't you? No, you can't be my son's age, he's nearly 40. I keep forgetting he's nearly 40, he's 39 this year. Yeah, have you ever done a regression thing, a meditation thing to meet things like that? Do you believe in that, like the old spirit thing? I did it once where I looked at different pathways of where I've been. It was really, really cool. It was really interesting. I seen a gold miner male at one point that was shot in my path of lives, because I believe there's been multiple paths. I believe in a lot of different and some conflicting kind of things. Like I believe in reincarnation, but then I believe in not full reincarnation, more of bits of the energy that survive the death and then are born again, but not the whole person coming back again. All right, Crystal and work journey. Something coming to an end here. Now, it doesn't have to be you, because we do have another energy sitting here. Male or female energy, because it's a young card, so there's a male or female energy sitting here. There's something really good going on with work. This is you committed to a journey. This would represent the learning that you've done since you were a little girl, school, college, university, work. It's all of your journey where, put it this way, if they interviewed 20 people for this one position, you've got it all going on. It's like where you're head of the game, you're the number one choice, put it that way. But it's like you've got some kind of spiritual thing around you. Maybe that's what I was picking up on when I was shuffling on you. Something to do with the July energy here. So it can be somebody that passed away in July or was born in July. But there's some driven energy, but it's got a spiritual tone to it. So I know you want to know about your career as far as your job where you work with law and things like that. But have you ever wanted to step outside of that and go on some kind of spiritual journey of some sort? I'm not sure how to put this, Crystal. It's like, this would be something where you don't fit. This is something where it's you all over. So let's say this is a particular religion that you don't fit, and this is your religion. This is your political party that you don't fit. This is your political party. So there is some kind of energy of making something your own. So through July, I feel like some kind of major change is going on. You did say that somebody left the job. What's all of this? What are you saying here? I've never done it. I think being raised by my great-grandparents is why I have the... okay, yeah, okay, that's where that's coming in. One of my grandmothers who passed 2 years ago was born in July. Okay, so she's with you. But I feel that this is through a sticky situation with work and career changes. So this would be where 10 years ago you may have thought, in 10 years' time I want to be working here, I want to be living here. You may think like that, you may not think like that. This is where I didn't think I'd be in this position right now. I didn't think that this person would leave. I didn't think that this would happen at the job. I didn't think, the virus would happen. This is where complications happened. This is where you turn it all around and you make it your own. You make it work. You make it better than work. So I feel like there's going to be some invitation. It could be an invite. Did you say that a manager left or something? It could be an invite to be the manager, to take that spot. If you do take the spot of the manager, or you take whoever's position this is, or you apply for something else in July, you're very successful. Very, very good energy. In the middle here, we have something personal coming into the reading. I feel like there's something to do with a parent or grandparent who's not particularly well. It's like they start off where everything's fine. They seem to be very balanced, making the right choices, doing the right things. Then some information comes in where they're not balanced. They've been making the wrong choices. So it's kind of like, let's say somebody's been eating the right food, getting the exercise, getting the sleep, doing all of this. Now it can be you. This is where you kind of fall off the rails and eating too much sugar, or not sleeping enough, or so it's kind of opposite energies going on that's coming towards you. But then there's a solid outcome here. So this is where celebration and everything. Financially speaking, this is hard efforts and work and learning from people that know more than you know. So learning from great-grandfather, learning from great-grandmother, learning from somebody who's the CEO of some corporation and learning what they did. And this is a very beneficial very beneficial outcome in regards to finances. You may also be buying the house very soon. This would be documents and filtering through things and working it all out. This is success and celebration. Your final cards from the poker deck something to do with a male and work, talking the truth and working things out. Something is going to come out about things. This interferes for some reason with the journey at work, but I don't think this is you. I think this is whoever he is. So this is literally like somebody's going through some sort of personal drama, and then you pick up the pieces at work. So let's say somebody's wife has something going down, and then their performance is not how it should be. You're picking up the pieces. I'm just going to pause this and plug in the battery. Oh, did I not? I didn't put it in. I'm going to have to go out to the car when I'm finished. Okay, I'm going to talk quickly. We're nearly finished anyway. Yeah, so I feel like somebody else's drama, you fix it up. You're like the fixer-upper. So I really like the first bits of energy there. What's all of this? Toby is gone. Now it's Olivia and you. We're trying to figure out what is next. We have a meeting at the end of the month, see what happens next. I think you're going to be offered the top-notch position. I do feel there may be bits of responsibility that will be handed to Olivia, but I do feel that it's kind of like you're getting loaded with it because of somebody else. Now that could be Toby that's coming out in the reading that he's gone, and he left because of personal reasons and stuff like that. It will work out though. Everything at the end of each section is showing me things working out. I just feel like you're the one gets loaded with stuff for some reason. It might be one of those things where Olivia goes, oh, Crystal will know what to do. Or somebody else will say, Crystal will know what to do, call Crystal, get Crystal to come in and sort this out. So I just feel like you're getting pulled from here to there with work, but there is something very beneficial there with work, with the Ace of Diamonds, the 10 of Diamonds, the 6 of Diamonds, the 7 of Diamonds. It's like there was a lot of stuff. Alan is possible. Okay, so that might be another male energy then, because there's somebody with, it looks like personal problems between, if Alan's married, male or female marriage, doesn't matter. If he's got some personal relationship, it looks like there's something wrong, and that could be another one going. All right, let's just quickly look at tarots to finish this off, and then we'll do 2 yes and no's for you, Chris. Okay. Show me, Chris, and work. What's going on there? I just feel like, to start with, the reading was really good, and everybody can see you for what you are. They can see that you're good value, that you've got a lot of training, that you've got it all going on. I do feel that for you personally, at the very beginning there, it was like things not going the way you thought they'd be. Like if a year ago you knew that one would leave and the other one might leave, and you know, you would have said, nah, that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like turning lemonade out of lemons. If you're handed lemons, you're turning it into lemonade, and damn good lemonade. All right, let's just see. We're going to do 3, 3, 3 and 3 from the bottom. You just had the boss drop out on the table, sideways. When it drops out sideways, it's not pushed energy, it's not withdrawn energy, it's kind of wishy-washy energy, confusing energy. And we just had the card of confusion flip, sun at the bottom of the deck. All right, here we go. You need to manifest what it is you're wanting with your job and what you're doing. You need to manifest that. Oh, okay, we're finished. This is letting something go. And this is rushed energy coming in here. So there's some kind of leaving going on. You need to manifest the change the way you want it. Don't be rushed with what you want to do. You have contentment. Someone trying to use something the wrong way, you will not be swayed by the wrong way. So someone trying to be secretive or trying to turn things around. The money thing here, you may be handed something where the money's gone wrong. You've also got the turn of events, things changing about. We've got you being in high demand here, and we've got a new opportunity on the horizon. Bottom of the deck, as you've seen, was the Sun, which is the best card in the deck, balance coming back in, and you running the show. So I do feel that you're going to go up the ladder as high as it possibly can go. Okay, let's just do the yes and no's. 2 yes and no's for you, Chris. Won't be doing any more star signs now. I've done them all now. The only ones I didn't do was Taurus. Oh, actually, you're Taurus, so we'll do Taurus from the middle. Top and bottom is your yes and no, and middle this time will be Taurus. So you get 3 yes and no's, Chris. Donations are closed. My phone is dying. My husband's standing outside waiting to go. All right. Okay, so your first and second question, Chris, we've got a maybe, maybe not. We've just got a maybe, 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 maybe. So maybe, maybe not, can't be answered. Second question, we've got a yes, yes, and no. So your second question, I'm giving you a yes. The Taurus one has a yes and no, so that's a third question. You're being told to look more closely at what's really going on. Something's going to come to light here. Message is going to come out. You also need to get a spying point of view. You need to be watching something from above, and don't let everybody know what you're doing. You need to filter through and see what's going on. Happiness at home and contentment. It can mean you need to relax. Sometimes you need to take time out and step away. There is some kind of challenges on their way for you at the moment, and also we got some sort of celebration coming up for you. Taurus, yes or no? We got a yes, we got a yes, and we got a no. More of a yes than a no for Taurus. And lastly, just Taurus energies, some wishes coming true for Taurus. Beautiful energy here for the lovely lady, nice energies going on, probably going out, entertainment, something like that. Can be a celebration with a mother, grandmother, sisters, female energy going on. Be careful of the sly fox. The other energy with the Taurus, for Taurus, this can be something quick, something happening quick. Anyway, thanks guys, that's it for the day. We've timed it perfectly because I thought my hubby was going to be here until probably another 2 hours or so, and he's packed up sitting outside of here, ready to go home now. Anyway guys, that's it for me. Thank you for all your help today. Mel, I should be back online tomorrow, back here, same time, same place. Crystal, I'm about to sign out, and Bethel, can you explain to Mel, if she makes a payment, just email me. If you wanted to make a payment, I'll explain. If you wanted to make a payment at PayPal, email me that you've made a payment, and we can I can record your reading for you when I get home, and I can send you a link to a private reading, or I can do it through WhatsApp, but I'll need your phone number, or we can exchange and get on Messenger with each other. But yeah, anyway, there are options. If you want a reading, Mel, you can still have a reading, but you just got to give me some time till I get home, and then I can do it for you, okay? And I've got to charge my phone up anyway because it's dying and I didn't bring the lead. Anyway guys, thanks to everyone, and I'm out of here. Bye for now.